Do Now, Think Positive Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Do Now, Think Positive. I am FendiPendi, your creative content coach.
And my name is Philip. And today we brought you a very enterprising architect. Her name is Sam, and she also the president of an international networking, and she took up this leadership just recently. So Sam, I have a first question for you. You are an architect now, and you have been building structures and places. How did your childhood? You mentioned single mother parenting childhood and shape your decision to be an architect today. Can you share with us?
Okay, I actually grew up in a small and modest family. So my dad actually left us left us for work and never come back when I was around like 5 or 6 years old. So my mother raised me and my younger sister on her own hand. Right. So growing up, it was just like three ladies at home, me, myself, my mother, and my younger sister. Right. So basically, I don't really have that father figure. Right. So I was very shy and quiet, and I don't even know how to talk to the guy. Right. Yeah. And now until like today, right, I'm in the construction industry as an architect. That every day I was surrounded by men, engineers, contractors. Right. So yeah, it's actually quite funny when I think back lah. Right. And my mom, she works quite a lot. She's a hairdresser. And yeah, so basically me and my sister will follow her to work every day, even in the weekend. Right. So at that time, I think that home doesn't feel like really like a home. So it's more like a place to sleep. When you go back, you just sleep like a hotel. Right. So until a time like I remember I passing by a residential area in my hometown, and I seeing all those like big and beautiful houses, and that is the moment that I thought of like want to design and build the house like that for my families.
Wow.
So yeah, so that is just very simple, and yeah, it's just that simple, and why and how I choose the architectures.
There's an inspiration since young.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
Sam, I don't know. I know you about 1.5 years already. You say us you're shy and everything. I don't believe you. So maybe that was your past, right? So what makes you think you believe you can change to much more outgoing person?
Okay. The change is not like a one day, like overnight kind of things, right? So I wouldn't say it's a one big moment that changed me, but it's more like a few things that are stacking up, right? So one is my first boss. Okay, she's also an architect, and at that time I admire her a lot. Okay, she's just like a superwoman in my eyes lah. So basically, she's like very capable, decisive, and very knowledgeable, and I keep thinking I just want to be like her. So until today, she actually shaped part of me today. Yeah. Okay. So that is one of the person, and then the other one that I want to share is like this is like a bit sad. Okay, and yeah, yeah, and because it's a close friend of mine, I remember I asked her one thing, okay, then she just told me, say, hey Sam, why you know so little? Okay, just like a frog in the well. Right, a frog in the well is actually a Chinese idiom, so meaning that you just see a small part of the world and then you didn't see like beyond things beyond it. Okay, so at the time I was like really hurt. Okay, yeah, and then I go back and then I think, and then I told myself, okay, I don't want to stay the same, right? So then I started to change on. Then I read a lot, and then I travel. I talk to like people. I listen. Then I just expose myself lah. I just do anything like I can lah. Okay, so just want to like just don't want to be like that lah, right? So basically it's actually not a one turning point, but it's more like a decision.
The journey that
Yeah,
changed you.
yeah, a journey or the decision that I just don't want to stay the same lah.
Yeah. But Sam, what fascinates me is that you keep mentioning the word super introvert, low self-esteem and low confidence, but you are now the president of a coming international networking. Yeah. What make it's a massive shift actually. So what made you say yes to it? I mean, it surprised a lot of people that you took up the presidency role.
Okay. Because okay, so this one is like relate to like the confidence thing lah, right? Yeah, as you mentioned, so last time I was like really quiet, and I only talk to person that's sitting right next to me, right? Super low confidence, right? But after I left my hometown for study, right, then I suddenly feel that I have more freedoms. Okay, yeah, because you are no longer at home, right? So you have more freedom. Then I trying to try new things, right? So even things that like not so me lah, like for example, I joined a gang for hiking, waterfall trip, marathon, wall climbing, this kind of things. So I'm not really a sporty person, but I just try, do it, okay, yeah, then I learn along the way. So seems like leadership role. So when I think that it's like a opportunity, and then it worth for me to learn new things, then we just say yes lah, and then yeah, just do it, and then I will slowly figure out the things. Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, okay. So low self-esteem kind of takes time. And confidence also takes time to build. You know, I think we all know, right? Confidence to put yourself in front there. It's not that easy. So what is that one moment that asks you to, okay, I need to go in front?
Yeah. To me, right, confidence is not come from thinking, right? It's come from doing. Okay, so it's like
But sometimes they want to do also, they think too much.
yeah, that's the problem. So to me, right, so I'm not the person that think really a lot, right? So when I want to do that thing, I will just do, okay, and then just go, just try, and then if something go wrong, and then I will just fix it along the way, I will just fix it along the way, right? And yeah, so like every day, bit by bit, and then
Small steps.
small step, and then they actually build up, right? Yeah, basically that's the thing.
Yeah. So Cam, Sam, architecture is what designing spaces and all these things. So transforming your own identity from a low confidence, now you're a president of a big networking organization. So do you see a connection between building structures and building up yourself?
Actually, yes, because architecture, it taught me how to observe, right? So it's not just observe the building, but also observe the people, like how the people move around the space, how the people use the space, and then how do they feel, right? So same like leadership lah, because in the leadership, right, you don't just manage the people, right? You have to understand that person, and then you have to like put the right person in the right position to do the right things. So it's more, it's all about like people.
Right.
Yeah.
So it does help you a lot.
Yeah.
So like for those who are listening right now, like you like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, right? Very shy, very low confidence, and now you're the president of this networking. How do you jump from there? How do you advise those people to do now? Think positive.
Yeah, just be positive. Take out the
Yeah. So basically, if let's say you think that you want to do the things, and the thing is like you feel it's worth to try, and there's something new that it will change you, right? So yeah, just go for it, and then just don't overthink, right? And then so along the way, anything goes wrong, and then we just fix it, right? So most important is don't overthink, just do first, and then think positive.
Okay, so Sam, now you're coming to your own your own time. So what advice would you like to give it to the viewers in terms of stop overthinking, just do it? Right. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam from CYS Architect, a woman-founded architecture firm based in KL, and also we have a presence in Penang as well. So one of our proudest recently completed project is the court at the KLGCC. So with a pickleball court and some other surrounding facilities, right? And this project brought us to the PAM Award, Architectural Award in Malaysia last year, right? And yeah, and then one thing that I want to share with the audience today is confidence doesn't come from thinking, but it comes from doing. So, so this week you try to go and do something different that you normally wouldn't do. Like for example, you go somewhere different, you meet new people, you join something, right? Yeah, so just do it, and don't think too much. Because if let's say anything happen, then we can fix along the way. So, and I strongly believe everyone have a small fire inside your heart. So just keep that burning. If yeah, so basically don't think too much, and then just do it, think positive. All right, thank you.